Jim announced to the general group that he was starting like a Dungeons and Dragons group with some of the guys in the league. And I thought it would be hilarious if we got Craig Mack to try D&D for the first time ever live on a show.
Right.
Part of it just because of the novelty of it. Part of it also to show you guys, like show the general public, especially with shows like Stranger Things and stuff where it's been featured, that D&D is not something that you have to like, you know, read 1,000 books on or be like super schooled on or whatever. You just have to have a good storyteller running the thing. Right. Somebody who's like willing to, you know, put some creative thought into it and who enjoys telling stories. And that's hopefully what you're going to witness here if you're listening to the show. You're not going to witness a lot of like, well, book 90, you know, page 99.
Magic missile.
Right. Magic missiles have their place.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with a magic missile.
That's why I just said it 3 times. I love, who doesn't love a good magic missile?
Lightning bolt.
I'm down with all the things that are happening right now.
But you don't have to get super technical. At its heart, the whole point of role-playing games is that they're storytelling. It's like a choose-your-own adventure that has a little more freedom to it. And it's just, you know, if it works right, it should feel like a campfire story that Jim's going to tell us, and you and I actually like have made up characters and we get to be part of this story. And it's not so much focused on mechanics of dice and shit like that. You know, nowadays, if you really want to focus on like, you know, metagaming and like, you know, trying to min-max everything, for that, you can go play computer games that have automated most of that stuff. So you don't have to calculate stuff by hand and all that stuff. Right. Again, role-playing should be a story. And so we're going to try that out. We're going to test that theory, number one, by taking a guy that's never played anything like this before, which is you.
Yep.
Taking a guy like me who's played some of it before, like when he was younger, recently tried it again. And then taking a guy who's a young dungeon master who I think is like a really interesting dude. He's entertaining. He has a creative mind. And I have faith that this is going to work.
Oh, young dungeon master. Thank you.
Hopefully, the listeners, young dungeon master is the rap name. Hopefully, if you're a listener, you'll just listen to this just out of curiosity. Like, how does one of these kind of work? And maybe you'll get sucked into the story and want to, you know, stay on board for the ride.
Right. Well, at this point, we should probably officially, Jim, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for doing this for us, and go easy on me because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm a virgin, so just don't hurt me too hard.
You're gonna get pwned, noob.
Oh, I don't want to play anymore. This sucks.
No, it was an interesting idea that Jess put together and came to me, and you know, you guys know I love listening to the show as it is, so you know, the opportunity to hop on and you know play some games with you guys is always a good time. But you know, for those, as Just was saying, that are hopping in and kind of their first role-playing game experience, please note that, you know, I am not super experienced at this myself, and to a large degree simplified things as much as possible to try to just maintain the fun element of it, and like they said, not have to dive deep into the books to access page 37 to check what speed a dragon flies at and so on.
Right.
It was an interesting challenge to go from, you know, an open like fantasy type world where anything could happen to what they wanted to do, which was specifically run in the Marvel character universe, but they wanted to play as villains.